deadly flu is on the move. The virus has arrived in yet another province.
They're concerned about any health problem that's on the mainland. It's not going to stay there.
Showing the vaccine only thought to be 10% effective.
Nationwide, there are already more than 41,000 cases confirmed. Every state in the country reporting widespread flu activity.
As of this morning, 18 countries around the world have reported cases of the flu within their borders.
Numbers out of Australia as of mid-October are concerning. If you get sick, stay home.
So I had the big house thing. I had the standard washer and dryer side-by-side units, which I think were either free, came with the house, or we got them at rummage sale. I don't remember. That was quite a while ago. But I do remember when I finally bought this and I got it installed, it felt like a spaceship compared to all the other washer and dryers I had used my whole other life, with the little noisy dials. All the controls on it work flawlessly. It even sings you a little song when your load is done, versus the irritating buzz on the cheaper units that you get for free or hand-me-downs. So initially I was a little concerned that this thing had a lot more stuff on it to break, but it's proven to be able to take a beating. I run a lot of my work clothes through it, which have plaster chunks on it from work. So mine has taken a beating. I've owned it for a few years and it continues to work flawlessly. Every once in a while, it even has a feature on it that we use for the tub clean. And maybe one of the problems with this is the design on cleaning out the filter. There is a little hose at the bottom to drain the tub, but I can tell you from experience it doesn't get everything. So when you finally do pop the plug to clean it out, just plan on making a giant mess. But the washer does have some redeeming features. Because it's a one unit that washes and dries, it is kind of cool to be able to load all your laundry in there before bed, push start, go to bed, and when you wake up, your laundry is done. You don't have to wait to switch the load. But one of the downsides is it can take 2-3 hours to do a single load. So if you're doing multiple loads, this machine is going to really piss you off. But like I said, we bought it for a lack of options. The machine is extremely compact. Remember, it's just one unit. Also, install was pretty easy. It's just a condensation dryer, which means we did not have to run a vent outside. Given where it is in our mechanical room / closet / laundry room, I didn't have an easy place to run any venting. There's only one space in which I could have vented it, and that's also where my bathroom vents are. Heating duct crisscross the ceiling, and also the furnace vents out that same wall. So I don't know that it's really an option in my house. That being said, the condensation dryer doesn't work as good as a regular dryer with a vent. Sure, you get easy install, but sometimes your clothes isn't going to come out completely dry if you have a big load. You almost have to like shake them out or let them hang a little bit somewhere else to get them 100% dry. But if you have a smaller load, they do come out ready to wear. Just one more thing to consider before just buying your standard stackable units. And like I had said before, the machine itself takes quite the beating. Since it takes 3 hours, a lot of times we'll put in a load at night, wake up, switch the loads out. Wife comes home, puts in a load at lunch, and it's used almost continuously throughout the week, just with various work clothes, gym clothes, or whatever else. But keep in mind, if you own them long enough like we have, they will eventually break. And one of the cons with these is you better have a good service guy. We are fortunate enough to have one who has seen these and worked on them before and is able to fix them. But initially when he came over to fix it the first time, it took him a few tries. There was a problem with a little stupid plastic piece that needed to be repaired, and it was a nightmare for him to figure it out. He had to end up contacting the manufacturer, but he was able to find it. And it wasn't that expensive to fix, but it did require a little bit of legwork. So like I said, for us, it was more of a lack of options. If I had a big house, I would probably go with the LG, stick with the same brand because I love the brand, but I would have gotten the stackable units versus the one machine. Unless, of course, you're made of money, because then you can just buy 2 of these dudes and stack them and have both a washer and a dryer, upper and lower, and be able to do 2 loads at once overnight, which would be cool, but that's a lot of money. I'll post a link for it on Amazon below, just so you can have a more detailed look at the specs, and also a great place to compare it to other machine models that you might be thinking of purchasing alongside this one or instead of. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll talk to you next time.